Alright. As you can see, I am. This is after the court date today. I was told that I had to return this 2005 Toyota Prius to my sister. She's the owner of the car. But I am going to start taking the parts of the car that I put on. I paid for off the vehicle right now. As you can see, I've already taken the bumper off right there, and I'm going to proceed to take the left and right lights out, low beam light bulbs out. I paid for those. I had the left side installed by a professional. I personally put the right low beam light bulb in myself. I'm also going to be taking both ballasts out of the vehicle. I paid for both ballasts to be placed in the car, so I'm going to take those out and get the and use them or sell them when I can. The other things that I'm going to be doing is taking the catalytic converter out of the vehicle. It's at the bottom of the car. I got the car up on jacks right now. When I get a chance, I'm going to go back and get the right tools to take the catalytic converter off. I paid $1,200 for it. From Boston Automotive about a year ago. I can reuse that catalytic converter, so I'm going to take that off. And the back lights, the tail lights, I'll show you videos for those as well. I'm going to take the back tail lights off. I personally bought 2 back tail lights from Amazon.com. I'm going to take those off and replace them with the ones that were on the vehicle when I got it. I don't have the ballast, the original ballast that was in the car. That ballast was dead. It died out, so I had to replace. I believe my sister should have the same, should do the same thing. When she gets the car, she's gonna have to replace the ballast. The battery in the back of the car is, I paid for it about a year ago. And she's gonna have to replace that battery as well, because I'm gonna take it and use it when I can. The windshield wipers. The windshield wipers were torn and of no use, so I had those replaced. I'm going to be taking those back as well. And the what else? I think that's it. I think that's everything. But I'm going to start working. This video might die out. I don't. However, when loss of battery, whenever that happens. But maybe I'll get done before the video is over with. Um, the other thing I have to take out is the license plates, night lights on the the lights over the license plates. I'm going to be taking those out as well. Those weren't even installed. I got a ticket for having no lights over the license plates. So I'll be taking those lights back, and Lanessa is going to have to pay for those, paid to have those replaced by a professional, or she can do them herself. Most of the things on this car I replaced myself. The backlights I did myself. The headlights, the one headlight on the right, I replaced myself. I'm going to be taking back everything I put in. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything I can take off the car that I paid for. Yeah, so you can watch me do it. Make sure I don't damage anything. Make sure nothing is taken that I didn't pay for. But here I go. Tools inside. right here the whole time. So this is what I paid $600 to, I mean, 450, 25 bucks at Genin's Automotive to have done. Somebody take this bumper off, someone take this light bulb out. It's really, it took me about an hour the first time I did it, but it's not worth $400 worth of work, but I paid for it. I paid $400 to have someone else do this. And I wasn't going to pay another $400 to have someone do it again on a vehicle I didn't own. Yeah, I don't know when this light bulb went dead. It was probably like a year. Uh, well, it's on that Genin's Automotive slip. So whenever I went to the mechanics to get this fixed, it's when the light bulb went out. And that one, no, this light bulb was already out. That light bulb got fixed. So when I got this car, it had one low beam light. It was the left light. This light I just left unfixed for a year and a half until I got a ticket for it. For driving from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Madison without a headlight. Gave me a ticket for that, and right after that, I went and got the headlight fixed. It's $425. And then the other headlight burned out, like the next day, apparently, the day after, which I couldn't believe. I was like, how is that possible? How would two light bulbs burn out uh, uh, right back to back? You know what I'm saying? So the one that was working for a year and a half for the entire time I had the car didn't burn out until right after the other light bulb burned out. So I was surprised that happened. It comes off nice and easily. You have to reach back here and take these pieces off. Shit. All right, this is the last one. I can remember how to take it off. It'd be great. got this last connection to come off. They're pretty hard to get off. No gloves. I mean, with gloves on. But if you, I think if I take my glove off, I can probably get this off. There we go. It's really easy. You gotta just apply a little little muscle to it, and it will come right off. Now this is the tough part. You gotta make sure that you don't touch the. You gotta make sure you don't touch the light bulb when you take the light bulb out. This is the ballast right here. This is called the ballast. This is what I replaced. I bought it off Amazon for like I don't know, $50. But this ballast and what it connects to is what controls the power, the light, the amount of power from the battery that goes to the light. If this burns out, the light bulb will burn out as well. Or if the light bulb burns out, the ballast might be the ballast fault, but the ballast might still be working. It's funny, but the ballast controls the power to the light bulb. So in order to take that out, the light bulb out, you have to disconnect the ballast like that. There's a light bulb. Now to get the light bulb out, there are two little prongs. You disconnect the prongs like that. It's real easy. It's like move them a little bit, like a millimeter, and you bring them out, and there is your light bulb. This is what I paid. What I just did is what I paid $452 to do. But here it is. This is mine. I paid for it. This is also mine. I paid for it. I'm gonna try to remove this and take this out of there. It's not easy. It's really hard. The ballast is located in here. The ballast is stored right here. So this this cord right here, connects to a metal ballast in here. It's the same in both light bulbs. So I gotta take this out in order to get that out, and I'm gonna put everything back except the two things that I paid for: the ballast and this light bulb. So this light bulb and the ballast. I gotta go get a screwdriver. Oh, yeah, when you see this video and you tell me that I was supposed to leave this stuff in, or that it was her property, or whatever the case may be, I disagree. I think because I paid for these things, they belong to me, and I kept the receipts for everything I bought and put on the car. So she's gonna have to do the same thing. That's what I believe. But yeah, I could be wrong. I could be responsible, or I have to keep all this stuff in the car, which is something that I'd be disappointed to find out in court if I had to keep these things on the vehicle. I believe that I own the parts. I don't own the car. So we'll see what happens. So again, it's real simple. It's real easy. You just take this out and you remove the ballast. Like I said, it controls the power to the car, and I can use this again somewhere else. It works for any cars that need a ballast, which are a lot. You can find another Prius. You can find any Toyota vehicle, basically, and use this ballast. So I'm or in this light bulb. So I'm thinking that I'll just get another Toyota that's pretty beat up and just reuse this ballast. Two more, three more screws. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same thing again on the other side of the with the other light bulb over there. The because I took the ballast out, the high beams will not work, but the high beam bulb is still in the vehicle. It's still operational. There should be nothing wrong with it. Um, when she goes on Amazon, she can replace this herself on Amazon for 50 bucks and have somebody do exactly what I did, what I'm doing. So if that's what she wants to do, she can do that. Well, she's gonna have to if she wants to drive the car legally. Well, on the streets, the cops are gonna pull her over without low if she doesn't have low her lights on. Like I said, the high beams should still work. They've been working for me this entire time. I never had a problem with the high beams. So that's it. There's the ballast. Here is the ballast. This part stays with the car. So it's a cap that comes with this. You want to keep this with the car. The only part that I pay for is right here, and that's just really, really a headache. I'm gonna really try to get this out. It might take me like 10 minutes or so, but I'm gonna try to get this ballast disconnected from this from the car. As you can see, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try. You gotta be really, really careful. Shit. Ah. Oh. Good. Gave him the car to drive. So if he used it and because of his use, something didn't work, no longer works, it's not his fault. You need the good tools, like a really small screwdriver type thing, to get that little part out. Now the tough part is next. Getting this ballast out is like it's next to impossible. Uh, but the way you do it is the way you do it without damaging the part is by taking these little prongs out on each side, taking those off, taking this cap off, taking the black part, the black cap off too, and sliding this cord in the small space right here, and then you can get this out of there. right, people. Whatever you do, never ever let this part get inside here. Okay, it's a headache. But it's really easy to take off. See, real easy. You take this black cap off the back. Just use this to dig in and unattach it to this part, and it should come out real easy. Let's find out. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's one more step. You have to disconnect the power cables out the back. So it's real easy. Use this, and it'll come right out. It's like that. You got this little black piece. Put that with that. You got your ballast. This is what you pay for. This is what burns out in all the Priuses. It's real easy. I got my ballast and I got my light bulb. $450 to pay someone to put this in the car. Now it's the hard part. You gotta put the light bulb back together, put everything like you got it, and put it back on the car. Actually, I still have one of the burnt out light bulbs that I took out of here. I still got it. When I did it myself, I kept the burnt light bulb. When I took the light bulb out myself before, this was the burnt light bulb that was in it. This was the one I believe that was in there the whole time that I decided to fix after a year and a half. Right after I got pulled over, I decided to fix the light bulb. So here it is. It doesn't really matter if you touch it now because it's burnt out. But if it wasn't burnt out, you don't want to touch the lens. So I'm gonna put this back in there. I am starving. I should be eating right now, but I gotta do this work and then get some food in me. All right, that's done. Now you just put it back on. You're good to go. Put this cap back on. Stick that in there. So when she buys a ballast, she can just put it back on. Like I said, you can get these off Amazon for like 50 bucks. It's just someone's got to do the work. All right, light bulb is back installed, minus my ballast and the light bulb I paid for. Oh shit! Crucial part. I forgot the bottom case to the ballast. Don't do that, but it's real easy to put back in. Hold on. You lift it up. Here's the glove off because it's really hard to deal with screws, tiny screws, with the glove on. You take this. Oh, all right, bam. You got that? Oh shit! I'm gonna lose you. But I will start the next video as soon as I start on the Cadillac converter or the tail lights. Either one. I'm gonna do the same thing I did over here to the other side and put the bumper back on the top, back on the car. I'll see you guys in a bit.